Ladies and gentlemen, I have returned to Legends of Runeterra. I'm actually currently working on a Seraphine video, but there has been some new champions added to the card game and they actually look pretty cool. Now, I haven't played this game in a while. I don't know too much about the Targon cards at all, or the cards or the champions that got released during that expansion. But as you can see, looking at the icons here, I did get Masters in the beta season, and then in season 2, I think the season of Plunder, I got Masters again, and then the third season, the season of Fortune, I got to Diamond and then stopped playing. But I have returned for Shurima, and I started at Silver 4, and in just a few hours with this Hecarim Azir deck, I have climbed from Silver 4 all the way to Gold. It is a very strong deck and you win games insanely quickly. So let's take a look at this deck. As you can see, it's got pretty much all of it is units except for the 3 spells. You've only got 3 spells in this whole entire deck. So that means you don't want to be wasting too much mana that goes to spell mana. You want to make sure that you use it all, especially in the early turns. You know, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, you want to be summoning your units. So turn 1, you want to make sure you have at least a 1-drop. Then turn 2, you can play a Curse Keeper, a Fading Icon, a Shark Chariot, or you can play 2 more 1-drops. And then turn 3, you've got a little bit more options with the Blighted Caretaker and Azir. But the most important thing with this deck is making sure you have those turn 1 and turn 2 plays. Also, understand the insane combos you can do with Ravenous Butcher alongside Curse Keeper or Fading Icon. Let's have a look at this deck in action. As I entered Silver 4, I got matched up against this Aphelios and Talia player. Oh boy. Triple 1-drop. We start off with a Bark Beast turn 1. He plays the Spacey Sketcher. Boring. Turn 2, he didn't play anything, so I just dropped the Shark Chariot. That buffed up my Bark Beast. I like that. Turn 3, I drew into another 1-drop. It was time for the triple 1-drop turn.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Oh boy, yes, this is looking disgusting. I make sure I attack with the Sand Soldier first, so my Bark Beast levels up to his 3-3. How much damage does he take turn 3? Yeah, that's 2. Boom. He's about to take another 3. 3. Down to 12. Down to 9. 11 damage 1 turn.
Hold up.
What's he gonna play? Turn 4, we go with the Sand Crafter. Turn 5, we open attack. Will he survive? Oh, he comes in clutch with a Star Shaping, healing his Nexus by 5. He still takes ridiculous damage though, down to 3. It's now time to finish him off, firstly with Prankster, and then Hecarim. Who even needs Azir? After 1 minute of trying to figure out the blocks, he realized. So as you can see, this deck is extremely fast. We won that game open attacking turn 7, but you can even win in just 4 turns. Have a look at this game. Turn 1, we both summon Dunekeeper, probably the best 1-drop in the whole entire game right now. I think my opponent makes a big mistake here in attacking with his Dunekeeper. Turn 2, we do the classic combo Curse Keeper into Ravenous Butcher. Opponent obviously does not want to block with Lucian. He takes 9 damage. Turn 3, my opponent brings out Senna. Oh no, Senna and Lucian, we don't care. We summon the Prankster. And then turn 4, we're gonna rip it in with the Caretaker. My opponent then does not play anything. We hook the Senna and Lucian. I think he gave up. Turn 4. It's over. Another thing I should mention about this deck is how easy it is to level up Azir. I'm pretty sure every time I played him, he leveled up in that game.
Tell the people what you... Shurima is sand and sky. I have risked.
but yet it's awesome every time.
Everyone's a garden.
So let me show you guys this insane mirror match I had. It went down to the wire. Now his deck was slightly different, but it's the same concept. I see a lot of people that I've played against are playing Azir and Lucian, but I think Azir with Shadow Isles and Hecarim is just so much better. Turn 1, I didn't get the best 1-drop, so I decided to pass and see what he plays, but he passed as well. Turn 2, he played Soul Shepherd. This is a card that I don't run and a card that I don't think is good at all. For us though, it was the classic Curse Keeper into Butcher combo. Turn 3, I actually top decked Azir, but I decided to go all out with the damage. He made it super awkward though as he summoned the Doom Keeper, basically stopping my attack. I decided to go for the 1-drop trade as he glimpsed beyond his Sand Soldier. Turn 4, we both summoned Azir. And now with both Soul Shepherd and Azir, things are going to get a little bit scary for me because now Soul Shepherd actually has some value. But look at this beautiful top deck, the perfect card.
I have risen and weakened Shurima.
Oh boy. He summoned my worst nightmare. This is gonna be tough. So I challenged the collector. I really need to get or top deck another caretaker to take down this collector. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. We use our Stalking Shadows hoping for a caretaker, and have a look at that. We summon the Onlooker, and because we've got Azir, brings him up to 5 power, which means we can trade with his Hecarim. He was thinking long and hard, but he still decided to attack with Hecarim, which leveled up his Azir. It was definitely the correct play though, because he had the collector, and as you can see, I was in big trouble. I top decked a Stalking Shadows and we got the Doom Beast. Summoned the Doom Beast because I wanted to sacrifice it for the caretaker. I made a big mistake. I should have summoned the Ephemeral version instead. Huge mistake. He dropped his Prankster, which was probably a misplay. He should have known that I would have the caretaker.
Easy.
This closed the gap. It was now 9-6. We both had 2 cards on the field with 3 in hand. He decides to go with the opening attack, and would you believe it? He's got another Azir in hand, which means he can summon multiple Sand Soldiers. But luckily for me, I've got the exact same card to keep me alive. Luckily, we had the perfect answer, but it was still very scary because it took us down to 3 health, and you don't want to be at 3 health. But I had a look, and because I've summoned a Shark Chariot, the open attack was actually lethal. Surely, have we pulled it off? Have we done it? He's got something.
Nani?
He is main decking a Rise? He completely stops our attack, and on top of that, killed our Azir as well. I had to play these Doom Beasts with Nightfall to make sure that I could survive. I made a bit of a mistake by playing the Ephemeral version of my caretaker. It now all comes down to top decks, and would you look at... Oh no. He top decked the Hecarim. I had to go with the caretaker to summon as many defensive units as possible. He played a Shark Chariot in hand. That let me summon my Azir. And thankfully, I had enough defensive units to stay alive with only 1 health. I didn't top deck anything, so I went with the open attack, which was actually enough for lethal. What does he have this time? Does he have more Arises?
Nope.
That was an awesome game, but I did eventually get to gold playing only this deck. I do think it's a very strong deck. Is it top tier? I have no idea. It's way too early to say. But if you want to climb fast right now, this is a very good option.